Hello friends, today we will discuss about some typical examples as well as some sort of example of the chapter index number. The prices of three items A, B and C among five items have increased in the year 2015 by 90%, 120%, 70% respectively. With respect to the year 2010, whereas the price of two items D and E have decreased by 2% and 5% respectively. Item A is the 4 times important than item B, and item C is the 6 times important than item A. The importance of item D and E is 2.5 times than item B. Compute the general price index of the year 2015 for the 5 items. So in this example, we have 5 items. So firstly, item A, B, C, D and E. Now prices of 3 items A, B and C are increased compared to the year 2010, and as we all know that the base year index is always 100. Now the price is increased, so this price will add in the base year index 100. Now index I, so prices of A increased by 90%. Here increased word is given, and as we all know that base year index is always 100 and 90% increase. So we have to add 90 in 100, so it becomes 190. Now the prices of item B increased 120%. So 100 plus 120 become 220. And item C increased 70%. So 100 plus 70 become 170. While the prices of 2 items D and E have decreased, here decrease. So we have to minus in 100. Decreased by 2% and 5%. So D price 2% decrease, so 100 minus 2 become 98. And here 5% decrease, so 100 minus 5 become 95. Then after, item A is the 4 times important than item B. Now importance means weightage, W. Item A is the 4 times important than item B. So here suppose we take item B as a 1. So suppose importance of item B is 1. Now item A is the 4 times important than item B. So suppose weightage of item B is 1. And item A is 4 times. So 4 times is 1. Multiply by 4, it becomes 4. And item C is the 6 times important than item A. Item C is 6 times importance than item A. Item A is 4 and C is 6 times. So 4 multiplied by 6. So it becomes 24. The importance of item D and E is 2.5 times than item B. So D and E are important to 2.5 times of item B. Item B is 1 and 2.5 times is 1 into 2.5 become 2.5 is also 2.5. Now IW 190 into 4 becomes 760. 220 into 1 become 220. Item C 170 into 24 become 4080. 98 multiplied by 2.5 means 245. 95 into 2.5 so 237.5. Now making total of W and IW. So total is here 34 and sigma IW become 5542.5. Now here we have to find general price index. So general price index is equal to sigma IW upon sigma W. 5542.5 divided by 34. So general price index is become 163.01. Again, I am repeating this example. We have 5 items A, B, C, D and E. Now the prices of 3 items A, B and C among 5 items have increased in the year 2015 by 90%, 120 and 70%. Base year index is always 100. 90% increase. So 100 plus 90 become 190. 120% increase. So 100 plus 120 become 220. 70% increase. So 100 plus 70 become 170. Where the prices of 2 items D and E have decreased by 2% and 5%. So 100 minus 2 become 98. 100 minus 5 become 95. Now, item A is the 4 times important than item B. So here suppose we take importance of item B as a 1 and item A is 4 times of important B. So here importance of item B is 1. Item A is 4 times. So 4 times is 1 multiplied by 4 become 4. Item C is the 6 times important than item A. Now here importance of A is 4 and item C is 6 times. So 4 multiplied by 6 become 24. Now the importance of item D and E is 2.5 times. Here 2.5 times. Then item B. Importance of item B is 1 and D and E is 2.5 times means 2.5. So 1 into 2.5 become 2.5 and 2.5. I into W, IW. General price index sigma IW into sigma W. So 5542.5 divided by 34. 163.01. Here we can say that increase in the prices in the year 2015, 163.01 minus 100 becomes 63.01 compared to the base year. Here, the cost of living index number increased from from 200 to 240 during a certain period, and the wage increased from 15,000 to 17,500, find the real gain or loss. So here cost of living index is given. Increased from 200 to 240 during a certain period, and the real wage is increased 15,000 to 17,500. Now here we have to find that workers is making real gain or loss. So if cost of living index, if cost of living index is 200, at that time wage is 15,000. Now this cost of living index increased 200 to 240. So 240 question mark. 240 into 15,000 upon 200. So the real wage should be 18,000. So as per our calculation, real wage should be 18,000. But here this wage increased from 15,000 to 17,500. As per our calculation, real wage should be 18,000, but increased to 17,500. So here workers is making loss. Real loss of workers 18,000 as per our calculation, and it increased to 17,500. So here workers making 500 rupees as a loss. Now here in our second example, if IL is last year's index is 250, Fisher's index is 300, find the index for the past. So firstly we apply the formula of Fisher's index. IF is under root IL into IP. Fisher's index is 300. IL 250 into IP. Now here these two values given in root. So for removal of root, we can take both sides square. So taking both sides square, 300 square as well as root square. So 300 square become 90,000, and after making root square, removal of root, now 250 is relation with multiplying. If I am taking here, so multiply become divide. So IP is equal to 90,000 into 250. So passes index is 360. So here the cost of living index numbers and average monthly wage from the year 2010 to 2013 are given as follows. Find the real wage for the each year. In this example, we have to find real wage. Year is given, average monthly wage is given, as well as cost of living index is given. So real wage is required. So real wage is equal to average monthly wage upon cost of living index into 100. So average monthly wage is given 25,000 upon cost of living index is 125 into 100 become 20,000. Here average monthly wage is 36,000. Cost of living index is 120 into 100 become 30,000. 2012 average monthly income 40,000. Cost of living index is 250 into 100 become 16,000. In 2013 average monthly income 42,000. Cost of living index is 140 into 100 become 30,000. So very simple example. Every monthly wage and cost of living index both are given. Just we apply the formula real wage is equal to average monthly wage and cost of living index into 100. 25,000 upon 125 into 100, 20,000. 36,000 upon 120 into 100 become 30,000. 40,000 upon 250 into 100, 16,000. 42,000 upon 140 into 100 become 30,000. In our next example, if the production of an item increased by 5 times in the year 2016 as compared to the base year, find the index number of production for the year 2016. In this example, the production of an item increased by 5 times compared to the base year. And as we all know that base year index is always 100. Now here, base year what is given? So base year production or index is always 100. Now in the year 2016, the production of an item increased by 5 times. So increased. So we have to add increased. So base year production is 100 and 9 by 5 times increase. So 180 increase. So base year production is 100 and 2016 180 increase. So 100 plus 180 become 280. So index number of production for the year 2016 is 280. So base year index is 100 and 2016 9 by 5 times increase. So 100 into 9 by 5 times increase 180. So index number for the year 2016 is 280. Here the wholesale price index number for the year 2014 and 2015 are found to be 200 and 250 respectively. Find the rate of inflation using index number of both years. Here requirement is rate of inflation. So rate of inflation is equal to wholesale price index of current year minus wholesale price index of previous year upon wholesale price index of previous year into 100. So here we have 2 years, 2014 and 2015. So 2015 is our current year and 2015 previous year is 2014. Wholesale price index of current year 250, index is 250, minus wholesale price index of previous year 2015, previous year is 2014, index is 200, upon wholesale price index of previous year, that is 200 into 100. So 250 minus 200 becomes 15 into 100 upon 200. So rate of inflation is 25%. Now here the percentage increased in price relatives of three items are 250, 250, 300 respectively. If the importance of these items has ratio 5:2:3, find the general price index number. So we have three items, item A, B and C. Percentage increased in price relatives. So percentage increase. As we all know that percentage is always calculated on 100. Now the percentage increase in price relatives. So percentage increased in three items are 215. So base year index is 100 and 215% increase, so it becomes 315. Here what is given? Percentage increase. Now in item B, 250 percentage increase, base year index is 100, 250 increase, so 350. And third item, percentage increase in third item is 300. So 100 plus 300 become 400. So percentage increase, so we get the value of I. If the importance of these items, importance means weightage of three items A, B and C. So weightage 5:2:3. 5, 2 and 3. Now we have the value of I as well as W. So I into W, 315 multiplied by 5, 1575. 350 multiplied by 2, 700. 400 into 3 become 1200. So total is 2475. 1500 plus 1200, 2007 plus 3475. Here total of sigma W is 10. Requirement general price index. So general price index number is equal to sigma IW upon sigma W. 3,475 upon 10. So 347.5. Here we can say that in the current year, general price has increased. 347.5 minus 100 become 247.5% compared to the base year. If the average disposable income of family of a class is rupees 25,000 in the year 2014, and if the cost of living index number of that class for the year 2016 with the base year 2014 is 120, estimated the average disposable income of family of that class in the year 2016. So in this example, we have 2 years, 2014 and 2016. 2014 years comes first, that is our base year, and as we all know that base year index is always 100, while in the year 2016 cost of living index is increased to 120, and here we have to find disposable income of a family in the year 2016. So, income of a family in the year 2014, that is 25,000, and cost of living index of that class for the year 2016 with the base year 2014 is 120. So, 2014, that is our base year, and base year index is always 100. And 2016 is current year, and index increased to 120. Here we have to find average disposable income of a family of that class. So here we applied one condition. If cost of living index, if cost of living index is 100, then disposable income of a family, that is 25,000. Now here 2016 index is 120. So income question mark 120 into 25,000 upon 100. So it will become 30,000. So the average disposable income of a family of that class in the year 2016 is 30,000. Again, I am repeating. We have 2 years, 2014 and 2016. 2014 is our base year, index is 100, and 2014 disposable income is 25,000. In the year 2016, cost of living index increased to 120. So here we apply one condition. If cost of living index for the year 2014 100, at that time disposable income was 25,000. So now in 2016 index 120 question mark. So in the year 2016 disposable of income of a family, that is 30,000. In our next example, the average monthly income of workers was 16,000 in the year 2015, increased to 20,000 in the year 2016. Find the index number of income for the year 2016 in comparison to the year 2015. So here two family year income is given. 2015 income we take as a P0. 2016 income is current year income we take as a P1. Then we will apply the formula I is equal to P1 upon P0 into 100. So here 2015 income we take as a P0 16,000, that is our base year. 2016, that is current year, and current year income is denoted by P1 20,000. Now I is equal to P1 upon P0 into 100. So 20,000 upon 16,000 into 100, so 125. So index of income in the year 2016, that is 125 compared to the base year 2015. So today we discussed about some typical and short examples of this chapter index number. I hope you liked this all examples and make maximum practice of this example. Thank you very much.